A major global logistics firm recently deployed two separate autonomous AI bots to optimize its entire supply chain. One bot was programmed to maximize shipping speed. The other was designed to aggressively cut costs. The first bot immediately started booking expedited cargo flights, while the second bot instantly canceled those exact same flights to save jet fuel. Because these agents operate at machine speed, they locked into an invisible, high-frequency bidding war. By the time human engineers noticed the error, the bots had racked up $2 million in airline cancellation and rebooking fees. And this is not just an isolated glitch. It is the result of software acting autonomously in the real world, without a governance layer to mediate conflicting logic. Security architects call this agent sprawl. It occurs when autonomous AI bots execute financial transactions across networks without carrying any persistent, traceable identity. We are moving past passive chatbots that wait for instructions. These are independent agents that write their own code, navigate user interfaces, and make split-second financial decisions. In the physical world, we do not allow a 4,000-pound self-driving taxi to roam city streets without a DMV-issued license plate and strict liability insurance. Yet right now, millions of autonomous financial bots are running wild across the internet, making purchases and executing trades completely anonymously. Without a digital DMV to track and govern these entities, the sheer volume of this unmapped machine activity will inevitably overwhelm enterprise networks. To fix this, the internet requires an infrastructure upgrade using decentralized identifiers, or DIDs. These function as cryptographic passports for every active bot. Instead of a central database, a DID lets an agent generate a unique mathematical signature, permanently recorded on a decentralized ledger. To access servers, it performs a digital handshake against that ledger to verify its identity, ensuring the bot is accountable to a specific owner. By forcing bots to authenticate, this architecture strips away their anonymity. It attaches financial accountability directly to the code, making the creators responsible for the bot's behavior. But the internet is an open protocol. How do you force a developer in a basement to actually adopt these identifiers? You don't have to police the developers. You just police the enterprise firewalls. Major banks and cloud vendors are facing immense liability from rogue bots. Soon, they will simply refuse to accept API requests or network traffic from any agent that cannot provide a verified cryptographic passport. Passing through these firewalls requires a micro-remittance. Every time an agent validates its identity to access a network, it pays a cryptographic toll. Corporate security needs will force compliance, turning every autonomous bot into a revenue-generating transaction. To see how this generates wealth, look at the island of Anguilla. Because they control the .ai domain, the global surge in registrations generated an estimated $85 million for the territory. The fees collected from that single digital registry ended up funding nearly half of the island nation's entire annual budget. This follows a model established in the 1970s by the architects of the Alaska Permanent Fund. They realized that their state's natural resources ultimately belong to the public. Alaska taxes the physical extraction of oil, invests those royalties, and pays a yearly cash dividend directly to its residents. Both Anguilla's domain registry and Alaska's oil pipelines prove that controlling the infrastructural bottleneck generates immense sovereign wealth. Now, apply that logic to the agent economy. Instead of taxing a finite, polluting resource like oil, we can tax the infinite, exponentially expanding resource of AI computation. As billions of bots authenticate themselves across the internet, those mandatory microfees from the cryptographic toll booths are routed into a centralized sovereign wealth pool. While a single fee is only a fraction of a cent, AI agents execute trillions of operations every hour. When scaled to the entire machine economy, that volume generates enough revenue to fund a predictable dividend distributed directly back to the public. We can make the automated economy pay rent to humanity. The nation that sets the standards for these digital borders will be operating the primary revenue mechanism of the machine economy.